what would MJ's record be in LeBron's finals?
10-0. I'll move on.
Sure.
10-0.
What team? We talk about MJ and LeBron.
Are you adding them to the Cavs? Wait, what team?
What team
are you putting
one? The 2011 one, he would have won that fight against Dallas. He would have won that one.
Yeah, 10-0 is fine.
No, I'm saying, but what team is Jordan bringing in?
The team that LeBron.
What team is Jordan coming with?
You just replaced him for LeBron. You
just put him on the team LeBron was.
No, in 2011.
And James is off that team. Jordan is on that team.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't know because again,
that's why I said 10-0.
They used the zone, and Jordan said he struggled against zones. So I don't know.
No, that is not true. That is not true. That is not true. That is not true. That is not true.
It was what is it? It was zone where there was no.
First of all, they were playing zones, disguise zones, and there were times when everyone forgets this comment when he was interviewed and he said they went into a zone and he had a great game. And then when he said they went a disguised zone, yes, a disguised zone.
Not a zone.
Yeah,
a real zone
before they changed the rule. And then what he said was when he was not a player anymore is I don't think I would have had the same career I would have had if there was a zone. That was partially because they didn't want the zone to come in because a bunch of old head players didn't want the game to change. So they said what they needed to say to try and stop it. He also thought because they thought hold on, let me finish. Hold on. He also thought at the time, not knowing that there was going to be a 3-second rule that would clog up the lane, it would allow him to drive. He didn't realize that they'd be putting in a 3-second rule, which would open up the lane and actually give him more space to drive the lane. So that's the reality of it. So everyone wants to take that one little sound, because they want to take that one little sound bite and not do any damn research and know what the hell they're talking about.
Jordan didn't say nothing what you just said. Jordan said you completely made all of that.
No, I did not. Go look it up. Go do more research.
Where did Jordan say? I want y'all to go find this. Where did Jordan say? Oh, all this additives about the defensive 3 seconds, and you just made all that up. You used filler for what you think was going through his head, but I'm just going off his words. That's just his words. And like I said, I'm not saying a zone would have stopped Jordan. I don't believe a zone would have slowed him up. But again, the zone at the Dallas Maverick team, it worked against the Jordan 2.0. They swept Kobe. They swept the defending champions in Kobe Bryant.
Kobe, not Jordan. No,
it don't matter. What I'm saying is, when you talk about guys with killer instinct, they swept Kobe and the defending champion Lakers. They held them to 17 points in back-to-back games.
When he actually played,
who's to tell me that this zone wouldn't have had any effectiveness on Jordan when we saw it shut down Kobe in back-to-back games?
Once again, FYF,
he didn't know. He made a comment based on what they thought. And if you go back and look at what all the players were saying and all the GMs were saying, they thought it was going to clog up the lane. What did he say about playing against? Did he play against the zone when he played? Let me ask you that.
No, not a true zone. No.
Okay, can you put me in
a disguised zone? Is not a real zone. It's called a handicap defense.
Because everyone wants to use that
defense works.
Hold on. Everyone wants to use that one clip of what Jordan said. So here's something else Jordan said. Can you do that, please, for me, Ron? So he said they went into a zone on me, and I hit a couple of shots, and I got into a great rhythm. I thought they didn't play zone again.
Anybody that's in basketball in the chat, I want y'all to know a zone is only as effective as the people that you deploy in it. And if I don't know what team he played, I don't know what team Jordan played, but if they weren't very good defenders, it's not going to be a very good zone. The one thing that was proven with Dallas is that as a defensive unit, when you put them into that zone, they were elite, and they were elite enough to stop LeBron, one of the greatest players of all time, and they definitely stopped Kobe, one of the greatest players of all time. And to tell me that same zone would not have any effectiveness versus Jordan, you got to be out of your mind. So again, for me to just blindly say Jordan on the same team would have had the same impact, I don't know.
Dallas did have a top 5 defense that year.
Y'all just act like this Dallas team was trash.
Yeah, we can't leave that out.
No, it's not.
It was one of the greatest defensive strategies in a playoff run. Everybody labels everybody. How come nobody said they swept Kobe and they held him to 17 points in games 3 and 4? How is that not an elite defense?
No one said it wasn't an elite.
No one said it
So
wasn't
what I'm
elite.
saying is, what's there to lead me to? So when you guys say that this defense could it impact Jordan? Yes. If it was able to impact LeBron and Kobe, it could definitely impact Jordan. He's not immune from that.
He's better. We talking about Michael Jordan.
He's better. He's better than Kobe.
Okay,
and he's a significantly better mid-range.
I did not say the zone will stop him.
And he's a significantly better mid-range shooter than LeBron. What kills the zone?
But there's a difference between shutting a guy down, Tone, and slowing a guy down.
Do you think he would have had the same? Do you think he would have had the same season?
Nobody's going to stop Jordan from getting 30, but they will make it a difficult.
Do you think he would have had the same series that Bron had in 2011?
Like I said, no, because he's
not.
The answer is but the thing is, you can still have just as much of a detriment. If that zone forces you to force the issue and you're terribly inefficient, that's just as good as LeBron passing up a whole bunch of shots, not being aggressive. Taking bad shots is what his zone emphasizes. They want you to chuck up bad shots against 2 and 3 defenders, or they want good players to go away from what they do best. That's what the zone's designed to do. Take away what you do best. Give the ball up to other guys. And they want you to throw it to that corner over there to that guy that nobody knows, and now make him shoot what we call time bombs at the end of the shot clock.
That sounds good, but I think now we got to go into.
And then I simulated it on 2K and Jordan Love.
Hold on. Why is he always talking about what he simulated on? He always talking about what he simulated on the video.
You can't disprove 2K, man.
This man always talking about what he simulated on the video game.
The closest thing we get.
When you brought up 2K, Lamont, I was out. I was with you until you brought up 2K.
I'm just joking with the 2K.
No, you're not. You're not.
Lamont, this the thing though. We talked about who was it earlier. So we were talking about the difference between Jaylen Brown and BI, and it's that killer instinct where Jordan's not gonna be passing the ball because Jason Kidd and my man JJ Barea are forcing him to do anything. Like, come on, Jason Terry. Like, with all due respect, especially to Jason Kidd, I love those guys. I love that team, but can you really imagine Michael Jordan passing up shots and doing things like that? Not looking at JJ Barea like, are you laughing at Rick Carlisle? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is what you're about to do.
I never in my life would have imagined that Dallas team would have been able to hold Kobe to 17 points in back-to-back games where they're looking to get eliminated. I never would have imagined that team would have been able to. Like, Kobe is a guy with that same killer mentality. So they beat a guy with killer, and they beat a guy that's passive.
You're capping, Lamont. You're capping a little bit because you're not asking that Kobe Bryant ankle was the size of a grapefruit in that series. So there's a reason why he wasn't really getting off his buckets like that. His ankle was hurt that series, and you and I both know his ankle was the size of a grapefruit. Am I lying fluent?
Joy way.